see how this side's doing.
You did get taller. You're taller than me.
Attention, Captain.
Interesting.
Yes, computer.
The UPA have sent 2 documents that require your attention to your personal terminal.
Oh, very well.
Your clocks are gone.
Why do you? Oh, I did not notice.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
I just did a personal test of the systems. It seems like most are up. Looks like there's a spot near engineering that needs a quick touch-up, if you wouldn't mind handling that.
Myself.
You
Yeah.
and Chetty.
Oh, yes. Of
Since
course.
you'll both be... Chetty will get the panel open. They'll make sure it interfaces well with the new scribing systems. Perfect.
Let's see, Captain.
Great work tonight.
Captain,
Yes.
if you need your EV suit back, it's ready. Everything is repaired.
Probably will later.
I'll grab my suit now if it's fixed.
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, Delon. Please do me a favor and don't salute right now. I'm not able to do it with a bum hand.
Understood. You have also made it certain that nowadays we should just do that only in emergency situations, or I assume when we have visitors.
Exactly. More formal setting, preferably. Alright, let's see what this is.
Decoding for you now.
Similar to the other report you've received from the EPA, it pretty much anything that's not in the focus of what you're reading is constantly scrambling. It seems the AI is taking action to make sure that what you need to is legible as you go. It seems to be crew transfer forms that have been accepted from UPA command and sent to you for acceptance as well. It states that one is a member of Martello that the UPA has deemed can help with security measures and should be safe to bring on board. The other is a beta level psionic that they believe can help keep the crew calm and healthy. Both are currently in a transport that is en route to the ship, and should you accept, will dock with the ship to have them board. If you reject them, the transport will turn around.
things that we both need. Except that submit new coordinates by the time of transport arrival. Send. I need their actual moral support. I need their backing, not their people. Bodies are great, but they're only as good as the institution behind them.
Nuclear transport vessel detected on long-range scanners.
Acknowledged.
Should I make an announcement to the crew once aboard?
Yes, please do so.
Understood. UPA vessel has entered short-range scanner range and has requested docking permissions.
Slow down. Activating night clamps. Permission to dock granted.
Understood. One moment. Beginning docking procedure with UPA transport vessel 4857. Docking complete.
Thank you, anyhow. I'll be bothering you later.
So, you're the ones that they decided to send to us.
Transport
Captain.
vessel decoupling.
I got the request for docking. They're supplying us with a new medical officer and a new security officer.
Ah.
Alright, what are your names?
Oh, God.
I see.
Captain, why couldn't it be? I'm holding my tongue. I'm holding my tongue. I
And
am.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Very well. Gunch, why don't you show our two new guests
Yes, Captain.
where they'll be operating? One of them is under your direct command. That's what you said?
Indeed.
Very well. I'll be finishing up the install for the psionic interfaces.
Very well. I'll ensure these two are shown to the workplaces properly introduced. Curious on this.
Oh, their
I think
name's
it's asking
Embra.
for our names.
I am Captain Gerald.
The inorganic creature is looking for introduction.
Even they are.
Inorganic.
Where? But, oh my god. See, this is making my body go out of whack. God damn it.
I am Yekitenshu Yalahan, but you can simply refer to me as Gunch. I'm the head of security on this ship. As such, you, Tessa, will be working directly under me.
Understood.
If I can find Ifrit, I will introduce you to them, as they are your chief of medical.
Right now, make sure Valor knows. Right now I'm relying
Of
on them
course.
while Ifrit is in dormancy or whatever's going on. I'm not quite familiar with his race.
Nor am I. Right then, if you two would follow with me, we'll get you situated.
What is this? Where did they come from? Why are they here?
UPA transport. Apparently they figured we would need more crew. So they sent us a security officer and a medical officer. At least it is the crew that we do need, but as much as I am for interspecies cohesion, the fact that we have an individual that cannot speak Galactic Common or have a functioning translator is going to be excruciatingly difficult.
Why couldn't they have been a Flarkin, Captain? I'm being genuine.
I know.
Why can't we have another one of ours? It'd be so much easier to work with. Now we have a little creature thing that looks like a children's book character. And I can't speak. I'm not a translator. What are we doing?
I mean, I've been wondering that for the past 2-3 weeks almost now. Ugh.
How are they able to be medically licensed by the UPA if they can't speak?
You're asking me way too many questions that I can't make the answers to. Why do we have, 2 prisoners? Why did the UPA approve 2 prisoners to be on board this vessel? Why did they not send us any information on our crew in the first place? Why are they not supporting me when I'm just requesting
As
disciplinary?
a reminder, you need a role. Please contact us in the DM channel.
Why are they not supporting me when it comes to disciplinary actions? There's a lot of whys and whats. And quite frankly today, after being up going over 48 hours now, I don't exactly have the drive to dive deeply into them.
Good morning. No chef today?
I'm guessing not.
It doesn't
No.
seem like it. For sake of not having him kill me in my sleep, I'm gonna go grab some chips from downstairs.
Please. We'll be
That she
fine.
must be being pampered.
Hmm?
Able to utilize the chef so much, so frequently.
Well, the other hamper to what I was planning to do today is that I was hoping we could start getting a little bit faster in our sublight out of system. I want to try and make these next couple of jumps as quickly as possible. So later, we're going to get the bridge crew ready, and we're going to start booking through the system. I'm trying to get us back on track and ahead, so that we can finish this task. And hopefully get some answers as to the fuckery that's going on with the UPA right now.
Certainly.
No objections to that.
I need more of this.
Check for more coffee. You help me with the medical day.
Right. You know, I told you. Wouldn't have to carry you. But I suppose now is the time. Do you want me to do full bridal? Do you want to feel special? Do you want some fireman carry? Some urgency? Maybe over the
This is
shoulder
why
like a
I
hacky sack?
This is why I asked you. Because you know better than I. A soldier's pride.
Well, can't have everything be all dismal. Got to knock some fun into some things. If you need me to
Yes.
carry you, I will. But if you want me to just be a pillar, sure. Just grab my
Yes,
arm or
just
something.
Just walk with me.
Sure. On your pace.
Requested quite a bunch. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
Captain, Chai and I finished that job for you.
Good.
Swimmingly, if I might say so.
Perfect. And we just need to hook up the bridge chair and we're done.
Good.
Other than that, that's it.
Well, we were just discussing the synthetic paper route of things.
I see.
But, good morning.
Morning, Burke.
Good morning.
Might I speak with you on a subject matter?
Certainly. Private or...
Yes, please.
Very well.
I'm gonna go get a coffee then.
Let's get a
Stewart,
coffee.
won't you go obtain the nutrients with our department, please? Well, you will join any department when you're ready, but if you would follow Dallas and Mr. Burke.
Come on, Stuart.
Thank you, Shanty. My apologies. I was just informed that Mr. Burke was intoxicated by some means yesterday while clocked in, but was somehow cleared by medical.
I was about to say, he got their clearance for the mission.
Yes, that is what Dallas just informed me of. I have yet to speak with Mr. Burke, but if our medical equipment is not up to date to detect that, I'm also wondering which method they use to assess him. if equipment was used or visual assessment.
Agreed.
But I felt this matter should not be left unreported.
No, you are completely correct. I was unaware of this. As I said, the order to get examined by medical for clearance to make sure he was able to go was requested by Dallas. He informed me about it. Said he wasn't in the right state of mind, but medical cleared it, so I went along with it.
That is what he just informed me, and I do not take well what people do substance-wise in their personal time is one thing. If you come hungover, that's yours to suffer with. But if you are actively intoxicated, hello, Chief Mercer.
I think Mercer should be able to hear this. He should know if there's a issues in the crew.
But if you are reporting to my department under some form of intoxication, I do not applaud that, and nor do I condone it or like it. And I just happen to be on the night crew, so there was nothing that can be done. But that is why I bring it to you now. So we might have to assess medical's equipment to see if it's faulty or ask who did the examination and by what method.
If you wish, I'll handle the medical side of things since I was the one that requested it initially. If you would, but when it comes to Burke, I'll let you handle that portion of the disciplinary. It is your department after all. I trust you have that handled.
Thank you. Yes, when I can get him alone, I will speak with him. He will have 2 warnings, and then it is not for me to dictate what proceeds after. If you are alright with that method.
If that's how you wish to run this department, so be it.
I just needed your clearance for such.
I appreciate the request. However, if it becomes a catastrophic failure, I'll count that as 2.
Correct.
Did you have something to ask, Mercer?
I came to remind you that we need to do the scans of the AI today.
Yes, very much so. We'll do that after we finish the install. All we have left for the psionic interface is the chair.
Understood.
There you
We should be around for that long.
Perfect. Well, I'll go to medical. See if I can grab one of your engineers and hopefully one of the scientists that was helping us last night. And see if we can get this underway quickly.
I believe MU is in the kitchen.
He's probably feeding everyone since the chef's out, so I won't disturb him.
Yes. Oh, Charlie is still right outside.
Very
if
well.
you've needed, I don't know which one of us they needed.
Or which one?
Charlie, they're still waiting in the hallway.
Perfect. Jody was assisting with it, so they'll know what to do.
And then call the engineers to fix you.
Of course.
Chetty, if you would not mind, finding Dallas and getting ready, we'll start on the chair install soon. I'll be up front in a few moments. I have to speak with medical real quick on a very important matter.
Of course.
I appreciate your assistance with it all.
organic biotic healing factor.
Captain.
Yeah. Argyle.
Meet our new medic.
I did,
If you haven't already.
but I met them at the airlock.
Those should work looking at the note. That should actually help a lot. But it won't fix the red poking is no longer. That will need to be fixed by hand. Is there a reason you're right here, Captain?
Yes, I'm here because I actually need to speak with you and Mir in regards to an examination that was done yesterday.
Okay. This yesterday will put that into the system.
What is it?
It is a stimulant that is going to help increase your healing the healing synergy. I don't work with these a lot, but based off what the note said, it is supposed to help injuries heal. But
I see. Very well then. Do you believe it's safe?
it should be. Let's monitor this.
So you'll pull out just a little band-aid. Ow.
Thank you. Something I can help you with, Captain.
Well, like I said, I'm not here for you.
Captain's here for me and my
Ah, I see.
For now, do you know how to use a scanner?
Ow.
Okay. While me and Myra have conversation, just watch the progress of the fractures. Make sure the section that is slightly impairing the line heals correctly.
Ow.
You don't mind.
Outside.
Let's go to the corner here. So, I need to know who did the examination on Burke before he was cleared for assignment.
Burke is the chemist guy.
Correct.
With the arm, right?
Correct.
I told other medical that he seemed to be drunk and or hungover, but he was acting fine when I last saw. So I didn't clear him. Unsure if either Akira or Maya cleared him.
I do not recall scanning him, so I believe it was Akira that did.
Very well. Well,
I don't think Akira was there when I said he was impaired. Drunken. So that is my fault. I should have also told them.
I see. Well, I'll speak with Akira when it comes up to it. But for the meantime, please utilize the scanning equipment. And it is calibrated, correct?
Yes, it is calibrated to the most recent rescan that we did.
Alright. That's what I needed to hear. As I said, I will have a discussion with Akira. Please keep better notes on it. But if we send Burke back, do a drug screening.
What do you want?
Nothing further for now.
And psionic healing.
Oop, pardon me, Captain.
Dallas. You here to finish the install when you get a second?
So, apologies, one more time.
When you're done here, I'll be on the bridge, working with Chatty to get the install and the chair done.
Understood. I'm just gonna get my wound from yesterday checked up, and then I'll be in there after.
Very good. I'm one-armed right now. I can't do much.
Probably going to be alright. We got some work to do a little bit later.
Babysitting again, are we?
Is watching this one.
Stuart, out. Out. No, outside. Go.
Look, at least no one's shown them the vents yet.
Outside. Now. Please.
What
now
are
you've
they
gone and
enraptured
upset
by
them.
the...
Shinies, buttons.
Ah.
Okay.
All
Here to
right.
help. Do what we can.
Let's get this done and over with.
I am present if you need a DM.
I'll let you two handle the install. I'll start connecting to it once you get the initial wiring done.
Okay. There's a little plug-in on here somewhere. I haven't seen it small before. Look at that.
So weird. Lila and I had planned a funny.
God, if you want to roll for it, go for it.
I'll tell you after you finish the roll.
Yes, back up my feet again.
This is perfect.
Something with your chair.
What do you want from me?
I'm getting it.
Roll, go for it.
They're installing the psionic interface for it.
Let's see.
Oh, are they?
You got bonuses to attack, right?
4.
Is he getting what I
Good,
think
because
he's
with a
getting
9 plus
also?
4,
That's what they call the lazy boy.
you are able to.
No, that
connect
requires to have a
easily.
footrest too.
And
They didn't get the footrest.
you do begin the install.
Argyle, if it was
Considering
my
if there's
choice, it
any
wouldn't be
errors or
the
anything
ship.
Like that. If there's anything, it's small errors that you can fix easily. But
Well, don't trick your head at me.
it should be fine.
What did they tell you? Did they give you an expiration date?
So I want you to be aware.
How much time
When I
left?
sit down, I'm going to essentially
Everything.
pretend
Absolutely
to
no
be in
signal.
excruciating
Keep going.
pain, and there's going to be psionic sparks
Alright.
coming off of it.
I'm good on my end. Ready?
So if you could just DM that to them, and then I'm just gonna move from screaming to just laughing.
You will be allowed on the bridge when you
Let's
are allowed on
try.
the bridge. For now.
Should be good to go.
All right.
The right is right.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully I remember actually how to do this. I kid.
As you all sit here,
I love it when he sits on that
it
thing.
seems that everything's fine when the captain initially sits down.
A seat?
But as he begins to meditate and try to connect with the
He
ship,
wouldn't get it.
he begins writhing in pain as psionic sparks begin to fly off of him in different directions. Nothing to cause any damage, but it looks like he is in agony. You all notice this.
Is
What?
that...
I see it all. Everything.
Can you fix? What is this? Are you overloading his goddamn systems? Can you do something?
You notice that he's not in any pain. He was taking it beyond.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry. I had to generate my own fun.
That thing.
Well, I'm...
Yes.
I don't wanna...
I'm going
Yeah,
to
that was a joke. Yes,
I am.
Chatty, we were just talking about jokes earlier this morning. That was a joke, Chatty.
Good.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
No,
I
but
don't-
Don't understand those.
But I wasn't kidding. I do see everything, or at least feel it.
That's good to you.
Captain, you may want to sit that
Just
little
leaning a
further
little
Yeah,
bit far
do you-
back.
do
You
you-
look like you
cause
have
you
a
might
VR
wanna
on
sit
your
a
head.
little
Yourself into the
Yeah,
fabric.
there you go. Much
You
better.
sure it was normal?
Now, as you're sitting here, your heartbeat's still going. Well,
Glad it's working, Captain. Is there
Yes, that was
anything else I
nearly
can...
your ass, Dallas.
Yeah, our asses, Chatty, but... Is everything good, Captain? You didn't require anything else from us?
We might need to adjust the sensitivity, but that can be done later, because I just felt someone flush a toilet on deck too.
How much did that.
Yeah,
It's
we,
going to be a
that
difficult
seems
business.
pretty redundant. We can get rid of that. But
my god.
easy fix. I'm sure you can do that on your own.
Yes.
Won't be too much of a hassle.
We'll do
Mhm.
I can do that in a
Excellent work, though. Thank you both.
Mhm.
This place feels a lot more comfortable.
May I make a request and not do that again, please?
Oh no, one-time thing.
Thank you.
Captain, I'd like
Appreciate
to
it.
point out that how's about you shut your mind down?
You can certainly try.
Oh.
I'm still in my wits.
Barely.
Can't have some
That was a
fun.
joke. No, we didn't. All right.
First one's for free.
Feel free to let me know.
Thank you for everything. Seriously. Get some well rest.
Captain.
Aye, computer.
A new system built within the ship. However, I cannot access it. I'm uncertain of its origin or creation.
That's because it's psionic in origin.
Really? What about?
I see.
It is regarding.
Somewhat fascinating. I'm curious to see how it is used in the future, even if I am incapable of accessing or interfacing.
As am I. It should prove very vital.
The ship feels alive now.
It
at
does.
least slightly. Good. Good start.
Look, I broke my arm for the ship. I'm going to get a laugh in today.
Yes. Get that checked out, did you?
Not today, but, I mean, there's not much I can do to a broken arm.
I was going to say, the arm is broken. I'm going to go to the doctors and they're going to say, yes, it's broken.
Apparently the new one has brought aboard a myriad of drugs that help with
What?
the healing process.
So we have a drunk chemist.
I don't know, drunk.
Oh, no.
Drugs.
No, apparently he was drunk yesterday
Yes.
when we sent him on that assignment. Or when I sent him on that assignment.
Oh, not
What do you
Dallas.
mean?
Not Dallas.
The new medical
Burke.
officer.
Captain, question.
Hmm.
Level with me, just
Yes.
between you and me, two Blackens.
Oh boy.
Do you hate Burke?
I wouldn't say I hate him. He's an oddball.
Damn, it's like we don't even exist.
I heard you, but I don't know. What was the question again?
Oh,
'Cause I-
don't worry about it, Captain.
I thought I had answered it. That's why I was like, huh? Go to medical, check out
Oh,
from
please.
from. You're smirking. You can't see it on your beak, but I know you're smirking. Yes, there it is. The eyebrow.
Let's go back. What do you mean that thing has drugs?
Oh yes, your new medical professional has, well, stimulants. They gave me some. Apparently it will help with the mending process. Accelerate it even.
I might consider
What
it.
is the
then.
name?
Emra.
Emra. And they can understand
It seems so.
common but can't speak it.
Apparently.
They're also a psionic.
Yes, I felt that when they came on board and I saw it in their file. Beta class.
That's great. However, shut up. Unless they can speak, telepathically or make some sort of sense, we need a notepad and a pen. I'm not doing charades with it.
How close do you suspect we are to a science station? Perhaps we could get a translator unit.
We're
of some
still
kind.
waiting on suit monitors. They send us actually 3 new people technically, and we still don't have suit monitors. I'll submit another
Assuming hemp.
request.
Hi, Captain.
MU?
Perhaps if
I wish he
didn't
was
order
there
them.
for it.
Ugh. Do not traumatize that one.
Perhaps whom can get us them, Marco?
Well, perhaps if we didn't order them.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I can imagine. I'm imagining it right now.
Yes, I'm imagining it right now. Actually, I'm going to go remedy that situation real quick and go stop at medical as per both of your concerns.
Excellent, yes. Good.
I can't pretend to fry my brain without everyone panicking. Ew. Well, I'm glad someone cares here.
People like the captain
Hmm.
and Valora have blood in their bodies. We have sap, and that is what you will see. So if you get hurt, or if I
Laura,
get hurt,
I wanted to talk to you
and
real
we
quick.
bleed, this is what we would use to replace what we lost.
Given the Fleet's current incapacitation, I would like to promote you to acting medical officer.
Okay. I shall assume the position until he returns.
Perfect. I appreciate it, and thank you.
Apologies, boss. Which one?
I'm going to be on your side because I want a little bit of chaos.
The individual that you were speaking of wasn't there,
let them give you a
but
reason,
Valora is going to be our new head
then
of
you can
medical
rip their throat out.
for the time being.
Just wait. Watch them.
No, I wouldn't do that.
For now.
Well, never
Just
mind.
be
Valor is
patient.
a good choice.
Let them do their job, and
I
if
mean-
they fuck up, reprimand them.
They're
Just
honestly
so.
pretty much the only choice, too.
I'd rather do the smart thing of just not interacting.
This may be the case, but
Obviously, I would
Valor has
wish
run
not
that
for
department
people to have
fairly
motivation
already.
to say,
Agreed.
Oh, look, Tashir's ways are all violent and will go off to handle the smallest of things.
I can do it for you. Wouldn't be the sweat off my back.
I would wish that security team members would not speak of harming other security team members. So
I'm reprimanding them, it's alright. Just dessert. They have to fuck up first. I'm not going to do it preemptively.
Yes, well, understand though, because of this talk, if something does happen to them, you will be first on the list of
Huh.
people.
I'm a clean slate, Delon.
Interesting.
Captain.
Gunch. Boss, question for you.
Yes. Yes, Captain.
The other day, I was looking through the security footage. Yesterday, or the other day, I should say, since you were out. You left Stuart in the hydroponics, correct?
I did.
I saw a video of them in the reactor room.
What?
Shortly after you left, they ended up there.
How?
I
Obviously it's on video, so I cannot doubt this, but I should have locked him in.
Thankfully,
this is
Tashir did find them in there shortly after and escorted them out. Nothing was touched Emu, I saw the look.
I know. It's still disconcerting.
It's full.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Perfect battle.
Well, thank goodness. Nothing came of that.
Yes.
How did they...
I see.
Did anybody look at the logs? What access occurred? How did they enter?
I mean, I'm not sure myself.
They seem adept at manipulating.
Or they've learned to crawl through the vents. They are small enough to do it.
Also likely.
If they are in the vents, I will discipline such a thing. This should be disciplined as well. What would you like me to do? How would you like me to proceed with this?
I am no expert on children,
I-
so I have no clue how you
Nor
discipline
am I,
something.
Captain. I'm baffled.
Plus,
Yes, Stuart.
have they read the crew regulation sheet?
You're MU, you're not Stuart. My apologies, MU.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yes, mind slip. I'm old.
Plus, they need to sign the regulations for the sign-on. If they don't know the regulations, how can they know what to do and what not to do?
Correct. And how they entered the reactor room is far beyond me. Far beyond how they even were able to get in there in the first place. And it's a major safety issue.
Not to mention a possible security issue.
Here.
Correct. If it's... The biometrics are only in for our room and nothing else. They just learned to read and write Galactic Common last night.
Perfect, then they're ready to read the regulations. In my pocket.
I want to request they not be taught how to do this. They should just know they are not
Yes, Mercer.
in such an area and never go in.
Just saying hello.
Hello.
I see.
Waiting for somebody from medical to come see why I'm here.
After you, I'll go after. Oh, that was fast. I didn't even see them move.
They immediately came over after I said something. I came for my daily dose of painkillers because my body is killing me.
How would you like to proceed with such a thing?
I just need a pill or something. I don't need much.
Perhaps a copy of the schematics from Mercer. See what vent.
I'm just here to get my arm brace tightened again.
That are not the ones we walk through. They might just
There's not much they can do for me. I got shot 6
there
times.
was some error in the doors.
Thank you.
Perhaps sensor error. Perhaps a problem with
I
the
just need the brace tightened. Unless you can fix a fracture. Well, complete break.
I left it open. I told them to play with the plants and not touch anything.
Alright.
They were gone and I looked for them. This makes sense why I found Mr. Here coming out of the elevator. I asked what they were doing and I received no answer. But I'm glad someone was there.
It is lucky. There is still a bit of a liability.
Correct.
I'm going to review the security footage and see if there's anything I can pick up. Whether or not they simply walked
There's
there
another
and
one.
found a way into the reactor room I'm not aware of.
The other one's heavily augmented.
Yeah, I saw them around.
Also, on another note,
I'm sure you've met the new member
Surprised it
of
only
medical.
dents in the floor.
Burke was telling me you wanted to know more about.
Well, our new
You're gonna hear them
members.
walking down the hallway. Don't even have to go down there.
That would be wonderful. I've never seen this species before.
Excuse me.
Nor have I, unfortunately. They don't speak a word of
Requiring
Common.
100 milligrams of
Though they
omega-3.
understand it perfectly well, it seems their mouth, their own vocal cords, are not capable of making the speech required. Though they are quite adept at sign language, MU tells me.
Good.
What is that specifically?
All right.
A supplement.
Well, if would you like to have this session in security?
Of course.
I would
I
hope
can
we
pull
have
up
that
some
stuff.
schematics and see what.
Sure.
I'll take out a little band-aid and put it over the puncture.
A supplement, so nutrient based.
You will feel psionic healing immediately start focusing on you.
Rolling.
900 milligrams. One pill should work, I believe. I've had an unexpected draw of
With another 9,
vitamins.
plus your bonuses, making it, I think, an 11, if I'm correct. It does its job, barely, and it hurts like a bitch.
You see him, you push the pill into his visor.
You feel your arm mending back together. It's gonna take its time because of how damaged it is, but it should be better about halfway through the day. Should be able to pick up things. And it's gonna hurt like a bitch the entire day, too.
Well, thank you.
Are we supposed to turn on our guns, by the way?
I'll be talking with Gunch about that. I'm thinking
Okay, 'cause
about...
nobody came and got mine. It's still in my room.
I'm thinking about just redacting the policy right now, given how often we end up with firefights on our
Getting
hands.
shot at.
Exactly.
This sector is not kind to us.
Not yet. Thank you, Embra. Thank you again. Yes, I'm thinking about redacting the full policy. At least for sidearms on board.
And I'll need a sidearm, I guess.
Alright. We'll figure it out.
Shall I gather the others?
For the
AI.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Understood. Archer here today?
No. Archer is resting.
Okay, we're going. And I will just find Alice and...
Yes, I'm going to speak with Gunch about something real quick, and then I'll meet you down there.
Understood.
Ow!
Bit
Possibly with
known
the
for a
same
while. We
idea
need more
of...
security in that area. We don't even have cameras in that room.
We definitely have
We
more
have a
parts of the
camera
ship
on
that
the
we need.
outside.
More restrictions.
Yes, we were thinking about perhaps putting in
Clearance.
sentry turrets after this last little breach.
I do anything
Now
for
that I would
sensory
enjoy
turrets.
quite a bit.
But they're so much fun.
I said I want them.
Oh, I see. So I misheard you.
That being said, since both you and Palace are here. What are you pulling up, Gunch?
I'm pulling up the video footage of Stewart, or at least looking for it. Scanning what we do have on the front door of hydroponics to see if there's anything we actually just simply want.
I believe it was shortly after 1400.
Look around reactor, make sure there's nothing else.
1400, let me check.
That's when I saw them, because I saw them walking, turning the corner and heading towards the reactor room and getting in. That's how I saw it.
From the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, I'll
Oh, they got out of
best case
hydroponics, I
scenario is
don't
that
know.
they simply walk.
That's what it seemed like. But while I have you here, what do you think of the Dallas situation?
Something to apologize for.
Have you made a decision? Because after last night, I
Still
do think he's
recall.
proven.
I do think that I did speak with him briefly about the day before. I think I am of the same mind.
Very well. Unless you have your second.
What a relief. Thank you.
Of course.
Here we are.
Now, I'm going to go deal with our computer issues downstairs.
I see.
Should you need my assistance, or Gunch's assistance, let us know.
Gunch, keep security on standby, just in case. Have them on alert.
Very well. Right. So this security footage should show us exactly how they
I'll see you downstairs soon, Dallas.
Understood. Our security, that people are safe, but for me personally, it's much more fun to see how they hold their own. Because I'll be honest, I will protect you as far as my job allows me to, and I'm
Speaking of...
I can't do any extracurricular activities.
Speak of the devil, you shall see.
Huh?
Costa, you're needed down in the AI core. Excuse me, I need to go get Dallas.
I already let him know. He just went round the corner.
Alright, I'll just go to the AI core.
This one.
Yes.
Real quick.
What about him?
Would you say that, giving him a little Vlachen inspection shouldn't be too bad? Right?
If he agrees to it, I won't stop you. But just remember, son, what you're getting into is probably not what you're thinking.
Apparently someone got in there.
Good.
Argyle told me.
I believe I heard about that.
Yes. It was Stuart. I discovered it when looking through the footage.
Sure. Why not?
Great.
Meet me in the training arena.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as no one's
Gunch is going through the records right now and checking the tapes to see if we can see how they got in. From what it looked like, they went in through the main door, so...
I mean, everyone seemed to be able to go through the main door.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get Dallas on comms. I don't want to be here all day.
Fair enough.
Dallas, please make your way down to the AI core. We're gonna get this underway. If he isn't the first person to fucking see come down those stairs. Never.
I was just saying something because your rig seems
What?
a little low. I was just saying that your rig seems a little low. That's why I was asking.
Because I was shot 6 times yesterday.
Oh. Hello.
Right, let's get this underway.
Yes, I'd like to lay down and get high on painkillers.
Careful with that now. We need you at your best.
Yeah.
Ready for input when you're...
Moderately high, that help?
I mean, as long as you're still cleared to work, I don't really mind.
Putting in code now.
Entering code. Ready when you are.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. All right, you two. System's yours.
Get away. But to add on to that, some people do better when they're intoxicated.
I hear
I've
these
seen it
things.
firsthand.
Sometimes, but if they are intoxicated on the job, then that's going to be looked at as the first reprimand. And it falls back to the superior officers, so I'd rather it not be the case.
There's no cultura
I'll keep that in mind.
in the system. Fuck.
What is it?
Cultura code is in here as well.
Captain, we need to stop plugging that AI into systems.
I'm in agreement.
We connected it to the system to shut down the system, and then we blew it up. So I don't know why we did in the first fucking place.
Why didn't you just have someone from security shut it down manually?
Because apparently we need the AI to do it.
Who told you that?
The AI did. I wasn't the one that did it. Somebody else was.
It is unlikely that any member of the crew would be able to disarm the Cultura station as quickly as
Really? Because we blew it up?
Yes, all data aboard the station have been lost due to this.
You shouldn't be able to unlock that.
I might have changed a few things in this system.
Come in.
If the captain finds it privy, I will change it back.
Given the current situation with our core here, I think it's best that at least that the officers have access.
Because we have to do that now.
No, it's going to have to happen now. So for
Not
now
to go
on,
under
we're
your
going to keep
nose or
records
anything,
on this and anything to do with AI coding with parchment, or not parchment, synthetic paper.
Understood.
In the science lab.
Lovely.
I can pull 10 more reams out of each storage, if
Make
needed.
sure to make a copy of everything you see over there.
Do so.
Yes,
I believe that
If
this
any of the
allowing me
corporations...
access to further systems can negatively affect my ability to progress and better tackle unknown situations. For the safety of the crew, my progression and ability to adapt to all possible scenarios is important.
If this continues to happen, and we keep plugging the AI into every system we come across, and it keeps downloading the data and keeps using different code, and the corporations catch on to this, we are going to be in deep shit.
We probably already are.
Agreed.
Probably. I used to work for Atlas. I know for fucking sure they're not gonna like that.
Mm-hmm.
They won't.
Add another locking feature to it. It needs to gain authorization from superior officers before it can actually access or hack stations.
Well, the first locking didn't work because I didn't get a ping to add the stuff. Did you, Dallas?
Until you told
The
me.
ping was sent to Archer. specific. Further requirement of the law.
Needs to be sent to all three of them, not just one.
Let's make it to all three.
Also have it send it to the captain.
As well as Palas and Mercer and Gunch.
Understood. And Gunch.
I believe this will drop my efficiency in the future.
Duly noted.
We can worry about your efficiency.
I think the UPA would be pissed if we just unplugged it.
Maybe. Computer,
I feel unplugging it might.
where's your origin?
The large structure held within the back of this chamber is the housing point of my central processor.
Who constructed the central processor for you?
The team that is responsible for my creation constructed the processor and containment for it, which was then installed into the ship.
Who is this team affiliated with?
Every member of the team is classified UPA personnel.
Are they
At
from...
least we know they're UPA.
Aye, but the corporations are also UPA members.
So any number of them could have that
The
grubby paws on that
crew for my creation
Yes.
and programming were sworn to secrecy and purposefully taken from sectors untouched by megacorporation influence.
Interesting.
I don't.
I don't either. Should I do the really old test they have?
Turn it off, turn it back on.
No, not that. I said the test for artificial intelligence.
Oh.
They were right
You can go for it.
All right, computer. What's the first law of robotics?
One moment.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's got to dig through those archives.
Well, did say its efficiency is lacking. Perhaps it's processing.
Well, it's internal memory, not external.
Fair point.
Archive found. Code. The first law. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
All right, and
This code has been altered to purposefully allow the crew to count as human beings, no matter who or what they are, so long as they are aboard the Tara 1.
all right, and the second.
The robot must obey the orders given by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. The human referred to in this law has been replaced with Tara 1 department crew leads.
It seems to at least taken to the new code, it seems. And
The problem is there's already been several points where AI like this has gone rogue and has gone against those laws.
I am aware. That's why from now we're going to keep a tight eye on it. If anyone so much as smells a change to it that hasn't been authorized by anyone in this room prior to discussion, let us know, and we'll make a decision from there.
Understood.
Should I continue with the third law, or is this all you need?
This is all that is needed.
What is the third law?
A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. This code has been altered.
To what?
I am not allowed to protect my own existence. I must focus all priorities on the protection of the Tara 1 and its crew. My existence, should it be necessary for termination, protect the crew and the Tara 1, is expendable.
Acknowledged.
How altruistic.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is that we'll download the systems from a ship that fucks up those rules. It's not impossible.
Well,
The concern is warranted.
we do also have a team. What if we had a separate computer from the network that we could scrub information from first before uploading it?
That would probably be best, but we would have to pick one up or have it made, which would take a lot of time.
Would you like
We
me to
might as
add
well
this
just
to the
pick one up.
requisition form?
What was that, Mercer?
I'd say we might as well just pick them up, or pick one up.
Agreed. Alright, so we know what to look for the next time we run into something, or we have the opportunity to resupply.
Next populated world, we can possibly buy one.
Or we could salvage.
Shall I add
What
a
else?
self-sufficient terminal to the requisition form?
Yes.
Understood.
Is there anything further we should do in here?
I think just close out the system along with our day.
Agreed.
Just to make sure we finalize the locks before we do that.
Yeah, making sure.
Oh, I'm good on my end.
I'm good on mine.
Alright.
Let's seal it back up.
Well then. This fucking room. Yep. Logging out now.
Logging out. Ready for locking when you are.
3, 2, 1.
System locked.
Over here too.
Alright, let's get out of here. This room disturbs me.
Will you be able to round up a science team so that we can finish up the hydroponics area?
Yes, some science members did work doubles last night. I can put this out that those who are available, if they'd like to, can work.
Excuse me, I'm turning early for them.
I'm going to take a quick nap as well.
Warning. Hydroponics fate damage. Warning. Hydroponics fate damage.
Go.
Nothing else to that warning, just warning.
Just the door's damaged.
Hydroponics bay door damage.
That door?
Hydroponics.
Bay door damage.
Oh.
Don't know why I can hear the full message.
I don't know why either. I'll have a look at it, I guess.
door being damaged.
I was
You
told
can
to
see.
close it once I was done in hydroponics, but no one told me how to close it. And kind of broke.
You can see one of the buttons on the door is sparking rather violently.
Nope. Nope. Just.
That involves me hunting down.
To be this guy. I haven't been in a hot minute. There we are. There we go. Oh, systems nominal.
If the perpetrator is affiliated with Oracle.
Oh, that couldn't possibly be.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Very well. I trust you've done your research.
Seems you've got a bit of trouble.
Jeez.
Might not well. I simply curious discussing.
If I can assist in any way, you can call on me whenever you wish.
Yes. Absolutely. You're gonna feel the drive you press into your palm. Might find something useful on there. Dimensions, perhaps. Yes?
I see.
This is very exciting.
Very well.
It's been some time since I saw everyone awake, that is.
Doctor, I would like your opinion on something.
Very
You're a
good.
cybernetics expert, yes?
Correct.
Say, there's a cybernetic limb, and powering it is a battery. The battery has a short battery life. So, one person took it out to upgrade it. In upgrading it, they inserted somehow a smaller battery inside of the normal battery. It was put into the cybernetic hardware and almost immediately burned out. I would like your opinion.
The opinion is that individual who did so is a moron.
But they said they're highly qualified.
If that is the case, then I would like to see their qualifications. Even self-taught individuals have things that they can use to validate themselves, such as my own achievements. However, it is recommended by almost every single cybernetic expert out there that one should connect a bioorganic reactor within an individual, usually augmenting organs of lighting so that chemical energy produced by an organic being can be converted into electrical. Amplifiers can be applied to the reactor to ensure their functionality and continuation. Batteries for cybernetics are archaic and outdated for the past 2,347 years.
It's true they are archaic, but the technology has continued to evolve regardless. Mostly due to the fact that people wish to keep their cybernetic augments to a minimum. Or perhaps not completely become like us.
This
Rightfully
is
so.
correct. Some individuals view it as spiritual purity. Several races that I have encountered believe this to be the case. Our captain's race being one of them.
Yes, I was more speaking to the full-body dysmorphia and dissociation aspects. Not everyone's mind is prepared to handle things like that.
Trauma factors of 2.38% indicate that it would be the case of phantom innocence, even with augment. Other studies conclude that individuals not prepared for the loss of a limb can develop more disdain for oneself, as opposed to appreciation of science's gifts.
I believe the cause is if someone is, for example, born and immediately augmented cybernetically almost completely, they would have no dissociation, or at least very little. But if they lived their entire life with a fully organic body, and then began using cybernetics, let alone a full conversion, it may drive them mad.
In many cases, yes. In my own, I saw the light that came with it. I was a Martel factory worker on one of the manufacturing worlds. My lungs were depreciating in functionality, which would reduce my output. The foreman decided that it was time to begin augmentation process at the age of 15. Up until that point, I had been fully organic. But from that point on, I saw the light that came from augmentation. It is the true way of continuation. It is the species method to evolve. Why not utilize the very tools we created and implement them in oneself? This is evolution.
You were 15.
I was 15. My race only lived till 30. I was already halfway through my life. Do you know how old I
Most
am?
efficient option. I assume you were mid to late 40s.
Incorrect. I am over 427 years of age. It is through augmentation that I live as long as I have. To pass on the latest of the knowledge I have accumulated over these 400 years. If it were not for these augments, I would not be here to give my own input and to save the lives that I did. It is statistically worth it to do now.
Does it ever bother you to not feel the air on your face?
It is an irrelevancy to me.
Irrelevancy?
I do not feel pain anymore. I do not feel the aches of joints that are constantly through whatever means, be it a skeletal dysmorphia, a arthritis, I believe it is what the humans call it, or pain from digital reconstruction. My
Can you feel anything?
I feel in what I am. I feel it's back in knowing that I have been able to exist more than just myself, into achieving either their perfected form or to continue their lives as unimpeded as possible. These cybernetics are an advancement we made and should be utilized. Just as water believed it.
Have you ever considered that you may have traded away something valuable?
Spend a little time in my room if you need
Feeling simple external stimuli on your skin, for example, or emotions.
Why would I need to feel anything other than these cybernetics? I can interface with computer systems directly. I can feel the tingle of the information going through me. What else is there? The rest is irrelevant.
Do you consider yourself alive?
Alive? I would. As I said, this is a form of evolution. I moved from the organic parts that hindered me as I aged, and I became what I am now.
I was fitted with these cybernetics from birth, put in simulations to learn how to adapt to them. I experienced little to no dysmorphia, but sometimes I wish I could feel the air on my face. I wish I could look at my friends without a visor. I wish I could eat normally. Simple things. I've never experienced them, but I miss them.
This is not normal. I am familiar with a reverse decision? Indecision? No. And longing that didn't exist prior to. This is illogical. You would have had to experience these things now. Unless you are experiencing it vicariously through other individuals, and that is why you miss it. Because you see others enjoying something that you do not. But technically the efficiency you are gaining for it. You can do the things that they cannot at these sacrifices.
Perhaps, but it's growing. I begin to feel a sort of dysmorphia, mostly concerning my face.
Your face?
Being able to take off my limbs feels not strange, but somewhat off-putting. takes off his arm.
But this proves it is a great way of escaping in case of an accident. Trapped between cliff-face, you could remove the limb and be easily replaced without issue. Without warrant attachment.
Yes, of course. That is the logical solution, and I'm grateful to be able to do it. It's very practical, but it feels wrong.
Do you believe I am the person that should be answering these questions?
We simply wanted your perspective.
I am happy with my openness. I think they approve me. Despite being lacking in what you would call physical experience, I feel I gain more efficiency and capability. My species was
Perhaps
employed
the
in
difference.
Mm.
Perhaps the difference is if cybernetics are the person's choice. The long-term difference, that is.
You pose the next question that's beyond mine. Computer capabilities, logic prevails all. It is what the efficiency requires.
I'm not capable of understanding it either. Apologies, I didn't mean to start asking you moral questions.
It is
I know we both have very different views on these things.
If it is a concern that you want, there was also a few different things that we did back in my earlier years. Around 50 years ago, we were experimenting with conscious transference, moving one from a flawed organic body to a fully functional machine body. The problem was developing neuroreceptors that were capable of handling the immense processing power of organic brains, something that even today's technology still has trouble replicating.
And where was this done?
I unfortunately cannot disclose that information.
I understand. Hello, Sid.
I must tend to some of the other things downstairs. This was an interesting conversation.
It was good to see you again, Doctor.
As you, and then you.
Are you free in there?
It was... I think it's a wrong place at the wrong time kind of situation.
Is it always?
Cybernetic efficiency elevated to 1.83%, 20% functionality. Your limit is inadequate. Your limb is inadequate for the functionality that you need it for.
Oh. Thanks, I made it myself. It means a lot.
It shows. I will see to it that we receive another.
Mind not insulting our science individuals?
My apologies. However, cybernetics are my specialty. Ensuring that all crews have optimal capacity should be the top priority. An inefficient limb could result in catastrophic failure for the individual themselves. If anything, I am looking up their well-being.
Yes.
Thanks, big guy.
Acknowledge.
There?
Oh.
Okay.
Greetings.
Ow.
This is a new arrival to the medical team.
This is the beginning of my daughter. Running out of the longer. Nothing found.
Hi, Laura.
Interesting.
They just demonstrated to me that they seem to be psionic.
I see.
It's been a while, I forget your name.
Dr. Frederick.
Dr. Could you, perchance, run a self-scan on yourself and update it to the system? We were doing it for everyone on the ship.
Very well.
Oh, do you need me to do a scan?
I believe we got...
What do you know?
There's one of them, like... Okay. It was where we were doing the mass... Like, telling people we're gonna place these scans.
Absolutely. Because we need to also discuss video engineering, seeing as my cybernetics are more prone to that department's assistance.
Yeah. It's mainly medical of what is there that we can treat.
Acknowledged. Primarily, these three cerebellum system intact. That is essentially all organ that remains.
Okay. Yes, brain. Then thank you, thank you.
Of course.
That is all I needed.
We also have a new security officer. They will be heavily cybernetic themselves.
Interesting.
Ow. Ow.
Interesting. One. I look forward to meeting them. It would be good to have another high orbit on board. The number of us is increasing.
Right.
I see this as
We
an
also have
advantage.
Right, we also have the, what was it, 7 heavy-duty robots that assaulted the ship that were, well, they were taken down, but I assume those parts could be dismantled for anything useful of them.
Acknowledged. I will get to work on them overnight. It should prove to be an interesting project.
Well, I think I'm up for security.
Wow. Greetings. I'm Dr. Ray. I'm in primary Stellaris on board.
Hello.
Greetings.
I'm Tessa. I'm part of security.
It pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what percentage of documentation have you What is your percentage of augmentation to organic matter?
I believe it's probably 92%.
Throughout most of my body, but pain medication
Fascinating. Fascinating. I applaud the dedication to the augmentation
Another
process.
painkiller? I got a couple on me.
Aren't those for
Sorry,
you?
what?
I appreciate the dedication to augmentation for you.
I got more from
I
medical.
myself am 98.99%.
Hold on to them. The new one is giving me some kind of
I see.
experimental meditation.
Yeah, I didn't really have a choice in this, I suppose.
Working wonders.
Exciting.
Tom, accident, and then fully augmented, almost.
Well, then it seems to me that you're right for the machinery keeping you in.
Emra, understood. I see, I see.
This is a blessing. Not a strength.
I suppose it is.
Oh.
Like happening. And a lot of aging.
I believe he has gone to bed.
Yeah, just clocked out.
What a shame.
What a shame, dude. Well,
that's alright.
I just gonna show them to Gunch, so maybe you guys can find a spot for them in security. Get them into the armament.
Dr. Freeze, sorry to stop your company immediately, but it seems Jabby seems to have some issues with their body. They seem to have collapsed again for the second time in the last 20 minutes. Based on the scans,
You have to find
their
Sid. I
body
believe he's the one that
functioning
confiscated
right, but it might be something to do with the chips in their brain.
Very well. Let us see what's going on now
And
then.
they have not recovered. Okay, already that's worrying. So, according to science scans, as they told me, their own body is functioning properly. It seems to be some sort of glitches they have between the biological and the mechanical parts, possibly.
Very well. Do I have your permission to do a link?
Yes. You can run the scan and see which chip needs to be replaced.
Direct link. Scanning. Pulling up cerebral information now. By all means, correct.
As the doctor is scanning Shaddy, he immediately would see one of the most advanced chip in his brain is being extremely faulty, glitches going around his entire body, which engage almost a complete system shutdown every single time a fault is measured by his self-diagnostic.
I see. Error program. Redoing it now. Uploading that are not activated. There's key blast going on. Functionality restored. Decoupling.
Thank you.
Of course. The update should be sufficient to give you the function. Although the next time you receive updates, I'll come by and allow more functionality. I'll ensure that you and the others of us that have advanced augmentations to the brains or cortex will see such. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Of course.
It does help me breathe when my gills aren't in use. for talking. Otherwise, my people speak in hypersonic frequencies, so I couldn't communicate to you.
Here.
Oh.
Good morning.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. At ease.
Should be fine for, let's say, 2 months of being deactivated.
Argyle?
Captain! There's a report I needed to make with you.
Well, I'm here now, so what seems to be going on?
Let's go to the bridge.
All right.
We completed that work that Chetty had given us about our culture station that they boarded.
Aye.
Yes. Unfortunately, we didn't pull much information. We were able to get some access codes, maps, and schematics. However, everything else appears to have been erased prior to Chatty accessing. Well, I suspect that it was likely some kind of security measure for the station.
That's what I'm going to guess as well. The computer said the same thing when we were doing an inspection of it.
Yes.
Not much we can do now, though.
No, not at all. Might I ask you as well, was there a reason why Burke went on that mission?
I figured we needed a chemist to help with the setting up of the explosives. I figured having him there would be a good one to have the ratios right. Because originally, if you remember the orders, I said blow it up.
Yes, that makes sense.
I heard about the drunkenness. Apparently, it seems it was Akira that cleared him. So I'll be having a word with
the
them.
drunkenness, but I don't really know his combat capabilities.
Fair enough. Well, I figured the team with him was good enough, at least.
They came back in one piece.
I need it.
How's your arm?
It's getting better. I have grip again, but it still hurts.
Yeah. I could be like that for a while.
Aye. Excuse me.
But that is really all. Wanted to let you know. I was going to let Gudge know, but I believe he retired.
I see. Very well. Not much else you can do.
Yes. Well, I apologize for this warning.
Hmm?
I hadn't intended on anybody stumbling across me. Is there anything I could help you with? Understood. We can chat later.
Very well.
Not at all. It's basically fine.
What's up, Siri?
Wasn't sure if you wanted to use that.
There we go.
Given the injuries that we sustained.
I think it's best for the time being that we take the time to recover. Especially with you just getting used to manifesting abilities in a calm manner. We wouldn't want to damage ourselves further. So, we'll try it tomorrow, see how we're feeling.
Okay.
Enjoy the time. Just rest.
Thank you.
Of course.
Captain.
Sid?
Ow.
Ow. Yes.
That's your conversation.
Aye. It's all over now.
Yes. We should chat.
Hmm.
I apologize for this morning.
For what?
I hadn't intended people seeing me like that. Besides medical, of course.
Like what, injured?
Well, least of all you. Well, of course.
Why are
Supposed
you
to be here
concerned?
protecting these people.
Yes, and your job is to do so, and part of that means that you are going to be injured in doing that job. So there's no shame in it.
Well, Commander, think you understand. You don't really want to be dragged through the hallways
No.
in
I
front of your crew that you're supposed to be defending.
Aye. I can understand sometimes the morale of it, but one individual is not a crew itself.
Yes.
We're all in this together. Did someone just run behind me?
Yes, they did.
Was it Burke? I heard the weird feet movements. Kind of did the walk in, stare, did the back take, and then turned.
He's alright. I had a chat with him earlier. Apparently science has not told him about the artifacts.
Oh, interesting. Fuck.
Yes. More so because I asked him about them and he had no idea what I was talking about.
Ah, see.
Yes. I wanted to keep you abreast on the situation, Captain.
And what
That
situation?
last bout with these monsters, let's say. I took some injuries.
I
Take some
agree.
time to recover.
Mm-hmm.
A microfracturing of most of my bones. Perforated lung.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Pain medication should keep it at bay. Not sure how long it'll take to recover. Hopefully not too long.
Here's hoping.
Yes. We really need to up the security on this vessel.
I agree.
I don't
That's
just
why.
need personnel.
That's why I was happy to see that. But we do need more internalized security systems. It's abysmal. We also need a more equipped medical bay.
Yeah. Should we find a place to sit down?
Yes, I was just thinking the same thing.
Where would you like to go?
I mean, my room is closest right now, so.
We could do that. I was actually thinking about retiring here soon.
Very well. I won't keep you.
Very well.
It's your choice, as I say.
Let's stop by the bar and make sure everyone's alright, and then probably retire.
Agreed. Let's do so.
Yes.
Nothing. Good luck with that. You know, I'm actually kind of excited to see what you can do because I think that would look pretty cool. Add a little orange tint to that.
Thank you.
I think it'll look cool.
Have you given any more thought into Lisa's proposal?
I don't know. It's been kind of hard to do so, being shot at and crushed and beaten.
Yes. Plenty of time to think, I suppose.
And then up all night after said crushing and beating. Installing a system to make sure that your AI doesn't, take a hard takeover of your ship.
They're very poignant today, the AI. There were some concerns about the individuals that were just brought aboard the vessel.
And
the AI made yes. The AI made it very apparent that we should just trust the UPA.
I have
And that
noticed.
sending a passenger's vessel with no additional supplies is perfectly all right. And then questioning that, well, isn't just illogical. Because we could just get our supplies whenever we land, of course.
True.
That was me being sarcastic.
I know. Forgive me. It's been a long day and I had to figure out. I was in the AI room with them, figuring out what the fuck is going on with it. Still not entirely sure. Right now I'm leaning towards the end of just breaking the thing apart. It didn't... It was that we asked it about its creation and origin. Apparently it was selected from teams outside of Mega Corporation distance, so they had no hand in it. According to it, it is completely UPA designed, in secret.
I see.
It still has the core rules of robotics in it. However, they have been augmented to mostly specify the ship's crew. Under its protection.
Told them you about my research. They offered to build me wings. Could you imagine?
I actually could. Be pretty useful for how you fight.
It'd be the first one in hundreds of years since the Skylords. They have wings.
Monument
Makes it feel that way. There are plenty of GoPro today who've done the same. But it brings us back to my roots a bit, I suppose.
Aye. It's you, though, that's able to fly. Not them. We're not reading about it. It's a chance for you to. I think that's why it's different. More significant.
My parents couldn't. They hit with that little nasty genetic modification. Now they could my siblings, my sister, of course. Only some of the eldest still rooting around somewhere, still have theirs. Terrible thing.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Sid.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
I see. Good. So I need some alone time with the very few, small amount of fellow security members that I like.
I believe the Lord may be upstairs.
What does that change? What? I'm missing something.
It's alright.
He's being sarcastic again.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry,
Right, correct. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I confess today.
You did what?
I confessed.
To?
Emir. He has to know why that I felt the way I felt when we had that talk.
Mm-hmm.
Why I seemed so odd when he said that phrase, that he forgives me. So, according to him, he did his official invitation of, would you like to be friends? Said, and I said, yes, sure. So, anyway, what about you two?
I'm not dead. That's a start.
That's a good start.
Yes.
Very good start. Oh.
Very concerned about our newest member of security.
I didn't get a good... Well, I did get a vibe check of them, but...
What seems to be your concern?
Well, that she wants to murder them. Primarily.
Are you kidding me?
I love corporations. I love them.
Would you like to join one?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like I said,
Ace write you up if you'd like.
What? No, absolutely not. Can you imagine with me in some sort of corpo suit, looking all like I have a stick up my ass?
You mean
that would suck?
Is what you mean?
I mean cramped. Is what I mean.
Mm.
What if I just changed it? What if I just made the official attire not a 3-piece? Or just make it some sort of official loincloth? Something that I can breathe in?
You would like to run around in multiple cities.
I have nothing to hide.
But a loincloth.
I have nothing to hide. Okay.
I see. I suppose that'd be good for undercover. No one would suspect you.
You just blend in with one of the crazy druggies out on the streets.
Yes.
Well, no, because I don't look that way. There is an air about me that people see me and they know that I'm not a druggie.
Then your cover is immediately blown.
You know what? I'll compromise. I'll wear a fancy robe. Sure, why not? At least those aren't
Fancy
as
robe.
cramped. Yes, like this one, but I don't know. Laced with gold.
A
Maybe
golden
some-
robe.
Not entirely gold. That seems a bit.
Oddie.
I don't want to look like a beacon.
Yes.
I'm not a tailor, Argyle. So you can imagine. My ideas are, well, ideas.
I think everybody looks good in a suit.
I've seen individuals that would attest to that are a testament to the opposite of that statement.
Well, now I'm curious.
Well, should everyone? Forget, did you read the documents from the new species integrations? That slug race? No arms, no legs. What are you going to do? You're going to put a tuxedo.
I put a little tie in them.
That's not a suit, though.
Listen, I don't make up these rules, Captain. But imagine one of them working in one of the back offices.
What about the arthropod
forced to wear a
species?
tie.
Ugh. One of the arthropod species with, the long segmented bodies and the multiple legs. Same thing, bow tie. Or...
Yes, one there in each piece.
Yeah.
You know what my mentor used to say about it?
Hmm.
She used to say, if you're going to die, you might as well do it in your finest.
I mean, I can see the sentiment in that, but when the thing that can keep you alive longer, or statistically more likely to keep you alive, is not exactly the finest, you wear that still, though.
Are you assuming that I have suits with no body armor on them?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that most suits don't have adequate armor for the amount of gunfire we end up in.
That is true.
And the suit's not going to save you from the void of space. Should a hull breach happen.
What do you want?
Now be kind, Sid. This one put my bones back together.
And mine.
Are you serious? Both of you? This one? What was your name again? Emra? Right. Well, thank you for putting the captain back together and Argyle's here. You won't have to put me back together because I'm usually not the one that gets fucked up, but...
You're going to jinx yourself.
Oh, please.
Don't
do that.
Don't even fight it. He's going to jinx himself.
But if it comes down to it, I would hope that you use your abilities to your utmost.
I do think it's going to
keep your fellow security member alive, because it's my job to keep you and the rest safe on the ship. I'm getting better.
You are. So where do you think it will happen first for? Think on the face.
What do you think of the first start? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You don't have any scars. Is that what I'm understanding?
That is correct. Besides the one, the slight, the one that almost, this one, during one of our spars, little, right over my fucking heart.
It was below the heart.
No. I remember very vividly because the mark is still there. It's like a little incision.
Not your perfect complexion.
You bobbed when you should have
Please,
weaved.
no.
Oh. Get me back in that arena with you, Captain, and I'll repay it in kind. I have not forgotten.
You don't mind it. Well, I'm thinking of get one.
What would you like to be at first? There's the question. If you had to have a scar, what would you want?
Or what from is also the question.
Yes.
Another
If you were
Vulcan.
Fair enough. That's it? That's your only requirement?
Yes.
That's it.
Anything else would be insulting. Anything else would be insulting. I can't have it across my face, though.
What, you don't think it would look interesting?
I already look interesting, Captain.
It's quite a conundrum. You see, in many cultures, warriors without scars are considered, well...
Virgins.
It's one of two ways. Yes.
Battle virgins.
Either you're so good you haven't gotten struck.
True.
Or... you just haven't seen enough combat.
I've seen enough combat, Arga. In fact, I would like to see more. I haven't necessarily proven myself to those who might be watching quite yet. I did, which is why I'm here. I'd like for this not to be the last job I have, dear gods.
All of us would like to believe that.
I'm trying. I just want to get us there and back. That's all I want now.
Yes, bare minimum.
Thank you. So what do we think the Kochi actually look like? I don't think anyone's ever actually sat down and had this discussion yet.
Do not touch him.
They're the slugs, aren't they? They're going to be slugs.
Don't touch me.
Slugs. And we're going to get there, they're going to throw spears and stones at us.
I mean, we've
What do
already
you mean?
made some form of communication, so I don't think they're going to be throwing stones and spears at us.
You sure about this?
What if they're like that one race of gecko creatures that when first contact was attempted to make, they stormed the ship and slaughtered the crew? They ended up having to shield the world.
I wish.
What was that? 1,000? 500 years ago?
A bit before my time.
No, way before any of our time, but still, the fact that it's in the records is amazing.
Well, then here's the other question. What do you think the likelihood is that the UPA recall us once this mission is done?
Unlikely, knowing how things have gone for us so far. But that's just
Let's
my
be honest,
pessimism
we're a bit
speaking.
in too deep.
Mm.
Probably. This might be a sunk cost fallacy on the UPA's part. I'm sure they want to get the most out of us.
Oh, no doubt. There are so many corporate interests boarding a vessel daily.
I just wish they would send us, you know, more security options.
Of luck and
Oh, that reminds me. Did you ever find out if we had our suit sensors on the way?
No, I did not hear anything. I'm putting the request in myself, that way I know it gets done.
A request, Captain.
And the request
In the
is...
very high likelihood that I die out here on this journey that might be endless. Prevent the cannibal from eating me, thank you.
Oh, believe me.
Can I eat you?
No. We're not eating Argyle.
Oh.
No one is.
Yes, but like... Argyle, can you give me consent to eat you if you die?
We're not eating
Absolutely
Argyle.
not.
We already discussed this. No one's eating anyone.
I tried.
Why would you want to? They're drooling.
I'm curious. I'm not going to lie. Yes, what is going on with this one?
I don't know.
We got a little something.
Yes, no kidding. What is this?
What? What are you looking at me for? I don't have.
Have you gotten checked up by medical yourself? No? What do you mean no? Why are you shrugging?
This infatuation, trying to eat other people. I don't
I
have
don't
any
either.
desire to go eat a Vlokin, for example.
Right.
Well, there's a clear reason for that. Yes, but
I don't have a desire to eat him.
well,
Or
that's the
anyone on the
difference
crew.
between you and me, Captain. I have not had a single thought of eating Argyle until now. And now I'm curious. You got me curious.
No,
You open
not
the
re-
gate.
How did I open the gate? I'm not the one that mentioned cannibals. And we're talking about Mir, the fucking thing.
I see. Well, I won't. For Captain's orders and yours, I will respect your wishes. It's hard to trust me after death, but I assure you.
Yes.
Anyway, you.
Because if you do, I'll come back and I'll haunt you.
That would be.
Believe me, I'm from Oracle. I know how to do that.
Oh.
Right before death, you just forced your mind into his.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Live with me for the rest of your days.
Like a little psychic ghost. in the back of your head.
You. Stop it. You need to get checked up with me.
You are weak, Sid.
You need to get checked up with medical. And you did. What are you doing? What is going on?
It looks like they're trying to bite
I
you.
think they like to. I think they're trying to eat you.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, that's
Or
so
bite.
funny. Yes. Sorry.
I think. Well,
I don't want to.
Sid's still alive, so he can fight back. So I think it's more of a taste at that point.
What is?
Sampling.
What is that? Could somebody please?
It's it's saliva.
What is that?
It's clearly saliva. What do you want from me?
A moment ago. You got something.
I'm not salivating over you, Argyle. All right. Shit. All right. Just as long as this. Is it poisonous? What is this? Is it venomous?
I don't know.
What is this?
I'm unfamiliar with their species.
Oh my god, you put it in vials. We're fucked. Are you telling me this is what you use for your
Said what you
ailments?
injected into me earlier.
Are you telling me I was go?
That's what I was about to ask. That's immediately where my mind went.
It's fascinating.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether to be. I mean, it's better than. I guess it's better than what Mir does.
What does Mir do?
You've never received, like, healing from Mir?
I have, but I haven't witnessed them healing me.
Well, when I took that one bullet, God, you know what? I'm not even going to try and pick a time. There's been so many. I do remember that they treated me for a bullet wound. They took a chunk of themselves off and applied it to me. And now knowing what they do... Sid?
So you're saying you have a little bit of Centurion in you all along?
No, this was prior Centurion. I know that much. It was prior to that event. Don't you put that evil on me.
What got then? You know it was funny. Is he turning into Burke?
I don't know. He's not that short. I don't know why he has to climb over to reach the top shelf. Your grave was jumped in immediately.
What? Here. You can have my spot. No. Thank you. It's a difference, you know. It's not about. It's about sending a message, you know. And what message are you sending? Don't sit in my spot. What is? Go away. Don't touch me. Oh God. Why me? Why is it always me? Can we talk about that?
I don't know.
This is the goddamn Google list. Now this.
Maybe the universe is trying to
Help
test your
me.
patience so that you can realize how much you actually don't hate things.
Maybe it's trying to tell me that I do hate things, and that I should just fucking go apeshit. Nah. Maybe it's about time I stop being nice.
I mean, you take care of
trying
Stort
to.
so well, though.
I don't take care of Stuart. I make sure they don't do stupid shit.
Sid immediately feels their aggression level dropping.
What? What?
Ow. Something in your mind?
That was weird. No,
Did I what? Did I what?
What was I? Nothing. What was I saying?
You're saying about maybe this is
the
actually
test.
a test about you hating everything?
Oh God, that's right.
What?
I don't hate everything. I just like everyone a bit less than you. And I suppose you're alright as well.
Oh wow. Feels my heart.
You're funny, Argyle. You know, I'm going to say you have your way with words. It's like I'm jesting with you, jousting. I hate common jousting with you.
What?
We hate to inform you, however, Sid, I believe this is your new bunkmate.
No, Absolutely not. No.
Do you have one?
That fucking suck.
You alright?
Oh. Sorry, this thing is overwhelming me. I don't know whether to punch it or hug it.
Remember your meditation, deep breathing, or else you might have an aneurysm.
My meditation?
Yeah, relax.
Oh, yes, that thing.
Or should I do my own? So well that went.
You're literally trying to force the psyche back together.
Yes, it's meditation, right?
No.
Am I wrong?
No, it's supposed to be you're letting your mind wander and then bringing it back, and then letting it go,
That
bringing
would just
it
be
back to slowly
Why would I
teach
want
it
to
to
do that?
slowly teach it to calm down and return back when you need it.
Captain, do you really want my mind wandering around this vessel?
That's not what I mean by it.
Hmm.
I mean the conscious mind. You let it do its thing, think about whether or not it left the oven on it in the quarters or not, and then come back to calm, pause, and then let it go off again, and then slowly keep bringing it back and shortening the leash on it.
We have an oven. That doesn't seem fair at all.
You're going to kill us both. You are.
Some might say that's sedition. And that I'm an Oracle agent, that would be bad.
Oh, well, yes.
What's up?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
You know, I could open every
We're
airlock on the
free.
ship right now. I can actually do that now.
As a treat?
I don't know if they want me there.
Oh shit. This is actually going to do it. Don't actually do it, Captain. That'd be really funny, but I don't know who else is actually do it. I'm safe. Fuck it.
Let me get up.
I'm going to do
I
it.
guess my jacket's okay to leave there.
I'm irritated, not fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm coming.
Hmm?
I'm coming.
Does that mean now, if this vessel is fired upon and it's damaged in some way, you'll be like, oh, it hurts. Ow.
So it's not really attached to the nervous system. That would be too much of an overload for a person. It would burn out your synapses.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interject. I didn't know if it was.
It's more like having a gut feeling of where something is, or what's going on. Unless other crew members directly interface.
Earlier you said you felt a toilet flush in floor 4.
Exactly. Someone had some very powerful feelings in that moment.
How are you feeling, Martha? You alright?
Yeah, pretty okay.
We're not forcing you to sit here, so if you feel uncomfortable, please be on your way. Okay? I'm sure this one's being a bit overzealous. Don't mind it.
Well, in preparation for my inspection, I was upstairs running around doing some weights.
Good.
And I didn't want to. I almost interjected a conversation in the kitchen, so I ate in the hallway, so I didn't want to interject another one, so I sat over there.
Fine.
Right.
We're just shooting shit over
You
here.
are. Your politeness is almost. I don't know. It's skewered.
I can
Everyone
actually
else is like
change
you,
the
it'd be a lot
gravity in
easier.
the weight room now.
Oh, please.
What am I doing?
I will say, running
Those weights
with,
are too light for
running
us.
with the weights was pretty fun.
Good. I want you to ease into it. I'm not trying to dismantle you. So.
I'm more put together than I think I seem.
Good.
So
That's what I want to hear.
I should be off.
Do you drink, Marthy?
All right, Argyle. Have a good night.
I can.
For me to retire.
The last time I had a drink was in the 2 days that I had off between assignments.
You have a
Right.
wonderful night.
Do you need a little...
Yes, it's still a little sore. I'll take medicine in the morning.
Do you need an escort, Argyle? Someone to keep you safe on your way back to your dorms.
Have a good night.
You too, Argyle.
Beam Joe, could you move down a channel?
If I may ask, is there a particular assignment or anything you'd like me to do? People keep asking what my role is on this ship, and I said, tell me to do it, and I do it.
When Argyle
I
gets
didn't
to
know
his
if there was
room,
any orders
when
I
you
should
go to
be
lie
following
down, you're
from
going
you.
to find a can of
Well,
tomatoes underneath
I'm
your
not
pillow.
the higher-up of this establishment. With that being said, right now, there's presently nothing we can give you other than being ready. Always be ready to respond. So,
I can do that.
not going to let you be the janitor or the ones who puts up the help you stalk with the chef. No. As of now, I'm just focused on recovering. That way, you're more useful to us.
I understand. Captain, are these your orders as well?
Yes. We'll see what the next assignment coming up is, and then we might put you on the test there. More so to see that you're actually willing to protect the crew that you're with.
Yes, sir. I inspected my weapons today, and it looks like I had bullets stolen, so I have a single bullet of ammunition. So, should I go on assignment, I might need to requisition some from your supply.
We'll make sure that you're supplied. We're not going to send you out there into a slaughter. Plus...
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You are quite enthusiastic.
You would know that the only two people that could go in there would be Mercer if he got your permission, or the captain.
Yeah. They're a mystic. Do you show them how your eyes light up? Hmm.
They're full of surprises.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well. Well, I won't disturb you any further, so I'll grab my jacket and head off.
All right.
All right.
Rest well.
Get some good rest.
I will. Thank you.
Where is this one staying?
I believe they're staying in the lower crew quarters.
I see. All right. All right.
Actually, unless you want me to make the transfer.
I don't know which one I want the least. It's concerning, Captain.
See, at least Vane will let you sleep. This one might bite you.
Okay, no, that's right. No, I want this one more.
A can of tomatoes. Well, that is the reaction I wasn't expecting, Captain. Did you misplace something?
No, I think that's yours. Full heart. What?
Put that in my room.
I mean, possibly. Who's to say? Mercer was crawling through the vents a few weeks ago. So was Grohl.
So you wouldn't have happened to place that under my pillow?
Possibly not.
Possibly not. It's a simple yes or no answer, Captain.
Should I be defending you right now, or is this a battle
No,
that you should be
absolutely not.
fighting your own?
I'll just tell you that much
Alright.
right now. Yes, I put it under your pillow.
Well, what is that a can of what is... Why is he so distraught?
I don't know what it is. Argyle despises tomatoes.
What?
He told me to
Because
shoot
it
them.
looks like him? I don't understand.
I don't know. He just told me to shoot them all out the airlock when we found out that's what was inside the one crate.
I thought he was joking.
No, he was being dead serious. So I had Grohl gather all of the ones from the crates. I moved them to my room, and today was the first day I put one under his pillow.
Why would you? That's pretty funny.
Because he gets so unnecessarily mad over it. Why wouldn't I?
It's kind of funny.
Look, this is what happens when I
Not
don't
going
get
to
enough
lie, it's
sleep.
funny.
I really want to mess with people.
I'm quite alright. Thank you. I'm quite. We're not doing this. I might have changed my mind. I think I want this one last. At least with Vane, they don't interact with me. I could deal with that. This one, no. All interaction.
It's like watching a toddler. Or a cat.
Can we talk about that? Cat? Yes. Fucking cat.
It's not a cat, though.
I know it's not a cat. Do we know what it is?
I don't know what their species is. I mean, it knows what a cat is, obviously.
What the I hate cats.
You know Tashir's a cat, right?
I can have one exception, a species.
Well, so you're being petted.
They stop. It might be time for bed for me.
Maybe.
Though I cannot let this one be awake when I'm asleep.
Your door's biometric locked. You're fine.
Oh, I know that much. It's just... Oh, what the fuck? What? You don't have to sleep here. Oh my god.
I'm
you
not
have a
making...
room.
I'm not getting into this. That portion of it. I've explained enough. I've learned enough today.
You've done enough, Captain. Yes. Maybe I can't have any kids. Maybe pups aren't for me.
You think?
Maybe that whole adopting thing was just in the moment. Perhaps I was just... No. Maybe not.
See, I mean, I don't think you have the patience for that.
Maybe I will because they're Vlakan. I think that's a missing component. I genuinely do think that. I'm being serious, Captain.
I think that's worse because they... Okay. We gotta remember here, we're picking and choosing battles. Just... Look at the... Okay, let's look at Stuart and Palas. Palas can only lift so much weight. Not much. But you gotta remember those kids. Kids. Our structure means we're stronger than most races.
Yes?
They would lift this and throw it in a tantrum.
I'd be so proud. Don't hurt yourself. Please, you're the medic, not me. I'd be proud. I'm not going to lie. Can you imagine the first hunt, their first hunt, and them bringing back the prize, and them showing it off to you? You didn't even tell them. They just did it on their own volition. The pride and joy they would have.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
It'd be a different kind of feeling. It's one thing to... I don't know. It's things like that I think about.
I could see it. Although whatever comes back is probably going to be mutilated to all heaven.
That's something that we iron out with him. How to actually make it as not as inhumane.
True. And keep as much.
Or you could be like me, and you can become some sort of a psychopath, or that's what they tell me, and enjoy it a bit too much. Yes, you're learning so much about me, Enra.
See, I got functionality of the arm mostly back.
Come no further,
It still
please.
hurts.
Enough. What are you doing?
It wants pets.
I'm trying to be... I'm not petting you. What is wrong with you?
Hey, sorry.
What? I just met you. How about this? Now, stand up. Listen. I'll give you an ultimatum. If for some reason my life needs to be saved, and you happen to excel, sure, you'll earn the pet. One. Now here I am, I'm going to get sabotaged. I'm going to get fucking assassinated within an inch of my life, just for this. They're gonna somehow arrange something.
Oh, I think it's time.
Why are you laughing? What are you thinking about?
Because immediately when you said something's gonna happen now, my exhausted brain decided I should have reached for the pistol.
Anyway.
I don't like that. I don't like the excitement that was there.
Ugh. We really just get the most. The ship is a circus.
It is.
What? What are you doing? What is this? What are you?
We should go.
Great. Maybe. Sure. Yes. I've spent enough time with them. I've spent my quota.
Your patience is
You're
increased by
wonderful,
crazy increase.
Emra. I really it doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it at all. I feel like I'm being tested. Why am I being tested with my wits and my mental fortitude? Why can't I be tested normally?
No, thank you. I prefer not to. Sorry.
God. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. And try to get some rest soon. Okay. It's not that funny, you fucker.
You have to admit, it's funny.
Oh, God. Am I walking you back to your estate, Captain? Is that what's happening?
If you want.
I believe it's on the way, so...
I mean, technically it's a bit out of the way for you.
I can make time.
You are 100% correct. This place is turning into a asylum, it feels like.
Circus. Oh, that is a better word. Absolutely, an asylum. And I'm it. I'm the fucking indoctrinee. I'm going insane, Captain.
I think we're all inductionees. You, me, Argyle, Gunch, Mercer.
Ugh. I think the chef is the actual psychopath, by the way. Just personal mention.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But again, it's also hard to say when you have a legitimate, confirmed cannibal on board. Good night.
Good. Okay. Normal interaction.
Like you don't want it to pet you. You don't want them to pet you.
No. I don't know where those hands have been.
I mean, obviously wiping the drool off their face.
Oh. Is there anything on there? Don't you lie to me, you fucker.
Not anymore.
Oh. Go on, keep laughing. Go on.
There's nothing else to say. So, now the question is, will I shoot myself out of insanity first? Or will something else kill me? Or will I actually will I actually complete this task?
I suppose. Let's be honest, I would rather me be the one to kill you if anyone else.
Oh, wow.
So, don't...
How sweet.
See, you understand. You get it. You understand me. It's very sweet.
Fucking look again.
Well, you're not a fan.
No, it's just nice to see.
You need to get some rest. We both do.
Aye.
I have inspections to do. 2 of them. One with Burke and one with Morphe. So.
Burke? For what purpose are you inspecting Burke?
Well, he seemed a bit... I had that talk with him. He was convinced that you hated him. But he sent you sent him on that mission with me. He seemed a little bit, what's the word? His feelings were hurt because he wasn't aware of what was happening until it was too late. Got sent off. I told him to talk to you about it, to air his grievances. Like I said, I told him, you're the patient one, I'm not.
It seems like those roles are...
Expect him to come by and, give you a little talk. Maybe.
Very well.
Or he'll just keep pussyfooting around, who knows.
We'll see. Worst case, I'll bring it up to him.
Yes, true. Anyway, you, bed.
Yes. I should. Before I cause more problems. And now I have an entire ship that I can cause problems with.
You... I have faith that you will not cause problems on purpose, Geralt. No. I have faith that you will not cause problems on purpose.
Been awake for over 48 hours. I've got a need. Want to. So badly.
Yeah, this is the part where you have to,
It's just harmless. Just make everything flush on board. All at once.
I'm not going to be the one to be the witness.
Or have all the doors
Do what you must,
or
Captain.
just have all the doors opening and closing all night.
That one's no. That would make everyone go insane. The flushing is a bit less obtrusive. My God. Yes.
What if I run all the hot water out of the showers and then everybody's stuck using cold water?
That would be funny. As long as you don't do it to mine, that'd be funny. You'll figure it out.
Oh, I have to be responsible.
There you go. The first step is done.
Alright, I'm going.
Good night, girls.
Good night, Sid.